So for my three potential research questions, I made three questions. So my first question is, do you think film has changed the sports industry? My second question is, are you familiar with movements such as the Jimmy V Week or hashtag ALS Ice Bucket Challenge? And number three is, in what other ways do you see film entering the sports world? Number two is kind of a part B. It says, are you familiar with movements such as hashtag Jimmy V Week or hashtag ALS Ice Bucket Challenge? But also, what impact did film have on those movements? Because I'm pretty certain that pretty much everyone will be familiar. So, I interviewed my roommate, my brother, and my uncle, um, and their responses were all kind of similar. I kind of wish I chose people that were a little bit different, but the three of them all kind of said pretty similar things. Yes, film has changed the sports industry. All kind of saying it to a different degree. My uncle thinks that sports has changed the film has changed the sports industry forever and will continue to change it and integrate new ways. Whereas my roommate thought, it brought a cool side of things, but sports is still that live video. So it was interesting to see like the difference in response there. Everyone was familiar with the movements, and did not. I was surprised to see that they all did not agree on the fact that film had influenced them, because it is proven that it did. There's statistics that back that up. But my last question, which is my favorite question, is in what other ways do you see film entering the sports world? And it was really, really cool to see their responses. So, my uncle told me that whenever there is like an issue in a certain city, usually that team will come together to like build a video, such as like Boston Strong. There's the Boston bombing, the Boston Red Sox, the Celtics, the Bruins get together, make a video. A lot of stuff like that's gonna happen more, and I mean things are regarding our immigration policies and like people not being able to come into the states. Like sports is gonna influence that, and gay rights and equal rights. That's gonna change, and a lot of these big issues are going to be able to be tackled through film and the power of sports. And all of my responders all agreed on that. So those are my potential research questions and my answers.